All right. My wife hates when I does that because she's like, you're combining two different Matthew McConaughey characters. I'm like, that's the point. It's a Matthew McConaughey-a-thon. Okay, so this week I have aptly named Fixing Smite Week. These videos will probably appear on YouTube in a more delayed manner. On stream, we're just going to kind of do this Monday through Friday. I might end up uploading it every like 2 or 3 days over on YouTube to keep them informed on this. This was kind of inspired by a YouTube comment, which was basically like, hey, I would kind of like know all the things happening with Smite and ways to fix them and stuff because I feel like I'm out of the loop. And I was like, I don't know if I'm going to do that. And then I thought upon it and I was like, you know what? Why not? What do I got to lose? Putting this all out there in the open, starting the discussion about it. Who knows? Maybe Hi-Rez hears it and they like it and they see the response to it and they're like, hey man, we're actually going to put in some of those changes. So that's kind of the theory behind this little series. Every day we're going to be talking about an individual aspect of the game that I think needs fixing in ways that I believe that it can be fixed. Most of these ideas I have already sent over to Hi-Rez in the past. Isaiah has asked me to once again send over these ideas to him as we're kind of going over them this week. So I will once again be sending them directly to Hi-Rez. So this is more for the community aspect of what I am looking for in the future for Smite. Because I send that stuff Hi-Rez's way whenever I get the chance. So our first topic is going to be ranked, which is, I think, a good place to start because I think this one is pretty universal. Not a whole lot of people happy with the current state of ranked. You basically fall into the camp, most likely, of you either don't play ranked at all, which is problematic for, obviously, the ranked scene, because that means less people playing. And then there's the other aspect of people that play ranked, and they really don't know why they play ranked. They're like, I'm playing this mode because technically I can see my elo, but I don't really know what's happening out here. Why do I even queue this mode? It's a longer queue, all this kind of stuff. So, what can we do for ranked? Number one, and this is the easiest one that I would, fingers crossed, hope is just definitely going to happen for Season 10 or earlier than Season 10. And that's removing the elo cap. This should be a fairly easy thing to do. For those that don't know, because maybe you've never made it up that high, the elo cap in Smite is 3,500. Because it is. There is simply no good reason for there to be an elo cap. All it does is have negative effects on the game. So basically, people rush to get elo cap, right? You'll see like Adapting and other really good players rushing to get elo cap. They get 3,500 elo. And then genuinely, there is nowhere that you can go but down. The only thing that you can do is lose elo. If you win a game, you get no elo. If you lose a game, you lose elo. There's nowhere to go. So what do people do? They make a Smurf account. They go, okay, I got an account capped. Now I'm going to play on a new account. So then you have a player who is a top 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 player in the world making a Smurf account, stomping on a bunch of silvers and golds and platinums on their way back up to get cap. Some players get 2 or 3 accounts capped by the time that a split is done, which means that they're grinding up 2, 3 accounts, stomping on noobs, on people new to ranked, makes people not want to play ranked because they're getting stomped on by a grandmaster. They're like, I'm bad, or they're like, the matchmaking is bad, or whatever. And believe me, the matchmaking needs all the help that it can get. So, remove the elo cap. People don't need to play on Smurf accounts because they can continually rise higher and higher. You've got somebody at 3,600, 3,700, 3,800. Somebody gets up to 3,900, makes you want to grind again. You get back into 4,000. It also keeps the top of the ladder more active in terms of people playing because you can constantly get back over each other. Now, this is going to bring us into our second point, which is, well, what's even the point of getting higher on the ladder and higher on the ladder? Like, why do I even care if somebody's above me? And that brings me to my second point, which is ranked needs more rewards. Anything to encourage people to be playing ranked. I'm talking you finish at a certain tier of rank, congrats. You get boosters, you get gems, you get whatever. This can be done by split. So it's like, okay, the rank splits are, 60 days, 90 days, whatever. After 60 days, 90 days, if you're in Grandmasters, everybody in Grandmasters gets 800 gems. Boom. Everybody in Masters gets 400. If you're in Diamond, you get 200. Or if you're Diamond, you get 400. In Masters, you get 800. If you're a top 10 in Grandmasters, you get 3,200. Whatever. That's a reward. It makes people want to continually grind. You get higher, you get a reward for playing. The more rewards you have for playing, the more people want to play ranked. The more people are playing ranked, the better the matchmaking is because there's more people in each individual queue. It can absolutely be a cosmetic thing. It could be a title. Congratulations. There's a special title for being in the top 10 players for this split. There's a special title for being in the top 10% of players for this split, right? There needs to be a reason, particularly at the high end. At the lower end, it's kind of like, okay, I want to learn how to play the game, I want to get better, I want to climb the ranks. There's also like the play 50 games and you get a reward thing. And that's great. But you have so many people that are playing 50 games of ranked within the very first split, and then there's no reason for them to play ranked anymore. So there needs to be more rewards for actually utilizing the rank system and getting people into ranked. Tons of people are scared to even play ranked in the first place, but I guarantee you, if they go, well, I could play casuals, and that's fine, but if I play ranked, I've got a chance to win that skin that I've always wanted, or to get that title that I've wanted, or to get some gems to buy that skin that I've always wanted. You get more people into ranked. More people into ranked equals better matchmaking, equals more people that actually enjoy playing ranked. Next thing you need to do is you need to remove the TP system. The TP system makes no sense to have in Smite because the TP system is 100% cosmetic. For those that don't know, Smite basically uses a two-fronted system, which is you have your ELO, which is your MMR, same word, and then you have TP. Now, these two features don't necessarily align with each other. And so what I mean by that is oftentimes you will see your ELO will be like, you're at 2250 ELO, and it'll be like, this is Diamond 4 ELO. And then you look at your actual rank, and your actual rank is Gold 3. And you go, why is my rank Gold 3 if I've got the MMR of a Diamond 4 player? That makes no sense. You are absolutely right. It does not make any sense. And your being in Gold 4 has absolutely zero, zilch, nada effect on your matchmaking. The only thing the matchmaking uses is that special ELO number, which means that if you are in a situation where you are in a lower rank than your ELO, you're being matchmaked at a higher rank than your rank currently reflects, because it's only going to use the ELO number, which means it is inherently now harder for you to climb up to the rank that you're supposed to be, because you're already getting match made at that rank, which means you actually have to play at a higher level than the ELO that you're currently at. The only reason the TP system was put in place was because they didn't want the ELOs showing for lower ranked players because of BM. That was it. It wasn't a good reason at the time. It still isn't a good reason now. If you are at Diamond 4 ELO, you should be in Diamond 4. If you're at Gold 1 ELO, you should be in Gold 1. No nonsense. No silly TP. You win a game, you go up 50 ELO. Congrats. Now you're up a rank. You lose a game, you go down 50 ELO. Congrats. You went down a rank. Very simple. Very straightforward, and it's the only number that the game uses, so it's the only number that we should see reflected. Finally, and this is not a small one for sure, This is a very, very big one. And this is going to go back into the player base, which is you need more people playing ranked. You just need it. Ranked has a very small player base compared to casual game modes, especially depending on what game mode you're looking at, aka Joust. Joust casual game mode has a ton of players. Ranked Joust has like nobody playing it. It is incredibly unpopular. So, how do you get more people into ranked? Well, you open it up and you finally allow crossplay between ranked PC and ranked console. This has been something that you've seen players talking about for a very, very long time. And as Smite's player base has plummeted this year a lot, particularly in the last about 4 months, less people playing means worse matchmaking. Worse matchmaking means people want to play less. So we need to bring together console and PC are already brought together. For those that don't know, Smite is already crossplay. How the crossplay specifically works is technically it's not console and PC that's actually separating it. For those that want to know the inner workings, it's actually keyboard controller. Smite Ranked is based off of your input method. So if you have a keyboard plugged in on a Xbox, you'll actually be playing in the keyboard ranked, which is almost exclusively PC players. And if you have a controller plugged in on a computer and you play ranked, you'll actually be playing with the controller players, which is almost exclusively console. That's just how they set it up to work, which makes sense that way. But regardless, console and PC need to have their player bases combined. Right now, it is not uncommon for a Grandmaster player to also have a silver player in the same game. I've seen top 10 Grandmasters players and bronze players in the same game. That's not fun for the bronze player. That is not fun for the Grandmasters player. It's not fun for anybody in between. Going 20-0 and going 0-20 is not what ranked is all about. It's supposed to be about close matchmaking and teamwork, and in order to get that going, you have to get more people into the queue, which means you need to combine the PC and console ranks. I guarantee you 100,000 million % that a diamond ranked Xbox player, a diamond ranked PlayStation player is going to perform better and provide a more close gaming experience than when you get the silver PC player. Mechanics can only get so good. Game knowledge is really where the difference happens at those higher levels. And there's no difference in game knowledge between PC and console. The game knowledge is all there. It's about the rotations. It's about how swift you rotate. It's about the items to buy. It's about the counter building, all that stuff, all that knowledge, which is the stuff that you get built up over time, which is what allows you to climb the ranks. You have to combine the PC and the console ranked in order to really, truly fix the rank scene, because you have to get more players. And that, guys, is what I have about the things that would really help fix the current ranked mode in Smite. Quick recap on that. That's going to be the MMR cap removal. That'll help battle Smurfs. Remove the TP system. That way your MMR is actually reflective of your rank and you don't have to do any of this weird mini math game of like, okay, I'm in this MMR, but I'm not really in this rank even though I'm supposed to be. Take it away. It's frustrating. It doesn't make any sense. It confuses players. More ranked rewards. Anything. Any level of more ranked rewards is better than the current situation. There has to be an incentive, preferably a split by split incentive. It's great to have like a half long year and a year long incentive, but there needs to be incentives every single split. Every single 60 days or whatever, when you're going to reset, when you're in a soft reset for the ranks, there has to be some sort of reward that is distributed out. So that way people want to then play for the next 60 days and the next 60 days and the next 60 days. You got to keep it going all year long. It has to be a constant feedback reward system. And then finally, combining console and PC ranked is just the #1 way to get more players into the matchmaking system. There's just not that many people in any individual queue. So you have to combine those in order to get more players, closer matchmaking, better games. Better games means more people want to play ranked. For the rest of the week, guys, other subjects that we are going to cover. Tomorrow, we are going to be covering how to fix content creation in Smite. On Wednesday, we're going to be talking about the SPL and things that can be done to fix the SPL. On Thursday, we're going to be talking about Smite's fun factor. How do we fix the fun in Smite? And on Friday, we are going to be talking about the most technical of the issues. We're going to be talking about matchmaking, how to fix Smite's matchmaking. Those are our 5 subjects for the week, guys. Hope you enjoyed your ranked TED Talk seminar. I do hope that some, if not all of those ideas are implemented for the next season of Smite, because it would genuinely help out Smite so much. They need to do a lot of those things. A lot of the things that I'm going to be talking about this week, guys, are not like unique to me. I didn't come up with these ideas in my brain all by myself, super genius Incon. Most of these ideas are things that content creators, pro players, high-level ranked players, people that are absolute Smite degenerates have been talking about for years and years. And I've just kind of compiled it all into one place. And so a lot of these is just like regurgitating points that people have been saying and just kind of putting them all together in a nice little format. But thank you guys for coming out today. Do hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Enjoy your viewer points and have a Twitch. Thank you for supporting the Twitchiest community. If you'd like to see more videos, make sure you subscribe to the channel and always hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss any of the upcoming videos. Thank you for all your support and have a Twitchin' day, y'all.